3 children in the United States are overweight, and a huge number of families all around the world are affected by childhood obesity each day. Problems in childhood obesity started back from the mid-1990s, but then carried on and caused more and more children health as well as self-esteem issues. The issues have grown so widely that now 1 out of every 8 deaths in America is directly related to the issue of being overweight and or obesity. In 2003 to 2004, 17.1% of children and teens aged 2 years to 19, which is over 12.5 million young people in America, were overweight. And 32.2% of adults, over 66 million, were obese. Childhood obesity in America is a growing disease which has lasting psychological effects and self-esteem issues. However, this disease can be controlled if a healthy lifestyle of exercise and diet are incorporated in a child's daily life. Children become overweight for a variety of different reasons. The most common of the reasons are lack of physical education, unhealthy eating patterns, genetic health issues, and or a combination of these different factors. In very rare cases, being overweight is caused by a medical condition such as a hormonal problem. Angela will explain more about the self-esteem issues brought on by childhood obesity.
Hi class, I am Angela Smedley and I am part of Group C. Our topic is childhood obesity. This is a topic that is very dear to my heart because I struggle with weight off and on as a child into adulthood. I work with children every day and I also see quite a bit of children that are obese. I think this is something that can be helped with assistance of the parents and with the assistance of the school system. Obesity affects your self-esteem in a big way. Being obese, because we have magazines that show Barbie doll-like figures, our girls have lots of problems with self-esteem if they want to look like the Barbie doll, they want to look like the model. And of course, everyone can't be model size or look like a model, but you can be healthy by exercising and eating healthy. This affects young children's self-esteem because they have children who don't want to play with them because they're overweight. They're called names. They're told they smell. All these things affect you psychologically. And unfortunately, this is something that is carried on through to adulthood. It's not necessarily an easy thing to do because of all of the snacks and cookies and candies and things like that that tempt you. We have to teach our children and show our children how to have healthy, how to have snacks, be able to eat snacks, have snacks, but for them to be healthy and good. And that can be done. I, along with my sister, have an organization um, that we started. It's called Walk a Mile in My Shoes, and we're implementing these programs into the school system, so the recreation system. So we have nutritionists coming to talk to the parents and the children. We have exercise programs for the children to get in, children boot camps for them to get in. And all of these things are things that will assist with their self-esteem, along with parents getting positive feedback about, you can do this. This is something that can be done all the time. So I hope you enjoyed my portion of it. The next speaker that we will have will be Anthony, and I'm going to turn it over to Anthony. Thank you.
Thanks, Angela. Our schools and communities account for places where children spend a lot of their time. They are places that have substantial amounts of influence on the lives of children, and these are perfect places that impact children's lives throughout their developing years. Both schools and communities can share responsibilities in the prevention of childhood obesity. Community involvement could include areas of parks and recreation, neighborhood gardens, and organized sports. Communities can properly maintain parks by keeping them attractive and inviting to kids. Adding a bike trail or walking path can add to the options of exercise within a park. Upgrading the recreational area with an elaborate jungle gym will keep kids active. Establishing a neighborhood garden within a community has physical and nutritional attributes for children. The care of the garden should be distributed amongst the neighborhood kids to be used as a source of learning and conditioning. The produce will be the result and benefit of their hard work. The involvement of the schools include nutritious lunches, health education classes, and physical education or exercise. School lunches served need to decrease in the amount of foods that are high in cholesterol and saturated fats. They should increase in the amounts of whole grains, vegetables, and fruits. And they should serve healthier drinks such as low-fat milk or fruit drinks with less artificial flavors. Schools should incorporate healthy eating and exercise into their curriculums and also involve the parents. Here's Lakeisha Johnson to speak further on physical education and exercise as it relates to childhood obesity.
Hey guys, quick question. What comes to mind when I say physical education? If you're anything like me, you're going to say gym, right? Today's society has left us with the mentality that gym time and all other physical education classes are pretty much playtime. I believe education on exercise in America should be a must. And it's a great idea because it teaches about exercise and a healthy lifestyle that can help benefit and improve our lives. Because we have a growing issue on our hands, and that's childhood obesity. As Finkelstein said in 2009, the United States spent $147 billion in healthcare costs towards obesity. Dumping $1 million on the issue was not the answer, in my opinion. Obesity is still on the rise. I believe all one needs to combat childhood obesity is a little more attention on exercise and physical education, and more positive feedback on exercise, period. Exercise performed in educational functions should place more attention on sports management, healthy lifestyle skills, and exercise and physiology.
Thank you, Lakeisha. Now we will conclude. It is important to note that children do not create this problem. Instead, adults have. Adults have increased the portion size of their children's meals, have developed different games and television shows which allow children to stay inside instead of going outside to engage in physical activity and exercise, and children have eventually become used to this type of lifestyle. Due to adults creating the problem, it is necessary that adults take the lead in solving this problem. Today, an unpredicted amount of children carry excess body weight. The excess weight significantly increases risk factors of a range of different health problems, including diabetes, heart disease, asthma, and emotional and mental health problems. America's children are seeing the consequences of a lack of physical activity and unhealthy eating habits. Fortunately, there is still time to reverse this dangerous trend in our children's lives.